So how much protein do we actually need? Well, the amount of protein that somebody needs is going to be dependent on a variety of different factors, and we'll talk through some of these now. The first thing to understand is that protein needs are relative to your body size, okay? So a 100 kilogram individual is going to need more protein than a 50 kilogram individual. And so that's why we always express protein needs in terms of a grams per kilogram amount. In addition to body size, there's other factors that are going to impact your protein needs. And this could be the requirement for growth, whether you're currently suffering from some clinical or health condition, and then also the impacts of exercise and training. For example, a child who's growing is going to need more protein in a relative sense than a fully grown adult. Somebody with a health condition where their body's under a lot of stress may also need more protein, and then an athlete who either is recovering from training or trying to build muscle is going to need more protein again. So there's a lot of different recommendations out there, and there's been, decades and decades of research trying to pinpoint the exact amount of protein we need. But there are some kind of key themes and some common numbers that get reported. So for a fully grown, healthy adult, some of the recommendations have protein requirements as little as 0.8 grams per kilogram. Okay, so that's 80 grams of protein for a 100 kilogram individual. This is just to avoid malnutrition. Okay, I wouldn't eat this amount of protein myself or recommend that anybody else does. I would recommend that you get a little bit more, so at least 1 gram per kilogram, even if you're sedentary. Okay, but when we're talking about athletes and those engaged in training, the requirements can be up to double. So depending on where you look, protein requirements could be kind of 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilo for an athlete, and in some studies and with some recommendations they go as high as 2.5 grams per kilogram, particularly if you're dieting, you're trying to lose body fat, build muscle mass, situations like this. However, if you would like nice, easy to remember range for how much protein you would need if you're engaged in physical activity or you're looking to optimize your body composition, the numbers I like to use is 1.5 to 2 grams per kilogram. Or that 2 grams per kilogram, the upper end of that would be about 1 gram per pound.